This would probably be my last audio. I am Kendall Gomez. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Kendall Gomez with the morning horoscopes from 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment in the comment section. And also put on your notification button. So when I run late, you can be notified when I come on. Yes, Grand Rising. How is everyone this morning? Um, if you're seeing this video after I record and I put it back up, Grand Rising or good afternoon or whatever wherever part of the world you're from. Yes, let's get this shaking. Let me share my A. So I shared and we're gonna wait for some people to come in. Um, it's been really crazy. The reason why I haven't been going live because I don't have my stuff is on its way. Um, and I want to have my little setup at least so I can, have everything together. But it's one of those things, moving and all that stuff can be hellacious. Uh, that's an understatement, but we just take it a moment at a time. We're figuring stuff out. We're, uh, seeing what the rules are. There's a lot of rules. Um, because I live in a condominium, townhouse, so in a gated community. So it's a lot of rules, but it's cool, because everything actually worked out. And I was a little stressed out. I'm with little sleep. I'm down to the wire. My stuff is on its way. I'm making room. And yeah, Grand Rising. So, yeah, so I'm just waiting for my stuff to get here. And besides that, whew, I um I just need this done, guys. But without any further ado, are we gonna start these morning horoscopes? On Monday, I will be back on our video. So if you guys are missing me, I miss you guys as equally as much. I'll be back on video starting back on Monday. I have to order my sign this weekend too, my neon sign, my new neon sign for my new place. Um when I do my I'm making my studio. So that's another thing I'm working on. Um how I'm going to set up my studio, how I'm going to have my lighting, it's a lot going on. So yeah, guys. Um, this would probably be the last time I would be doing my audio because I hate not being able to see myself or see you guys. But right now, I'm with little bit of sleep. Half my eyelashes are falling. One girl, I need help right now. My hair's all over the place because I only got about 2.5 hours worth of sleep. Worried about my stuff. But anyway, guys, enough of me and more of you. Let's start these morning horoscopes and get this done. Yeah, I was a little deterred. Um, Security, let me tell you a quick story. I don't know who or who hires security over here, but the security is going to tell me that no 18-wheelers are allowed on the premises. Now, I lived in a small apartment in Brooklyn. I don't know if it was a hypothesis he was making or he saw a hippopotamus because that's how dumb I think he is when it comes to, figuring out stuff. Because I'm like, that wasn't an educated guess. And I think you were thinking of hippopotamus instead of hypothesis. I know. That's not even a good joke. Wah, wah, wah. But anyway, yeah, but that's how mad I was because I'm like, how are you going to call the head of, the tenant association the housing association, because these are houses, townhouses, and tell her I have an 18-wheeler coming on the property. He's really a good security because he's seeing before stuff happens. But anyway, guys, let me start these morning horoscopes because I'm just babbling. I was a little upset. I'm tired, but I'm grateful. It's just, I'm getting taken through there. But anyway, guys, let's start these morning horoscopes without any further ado. It is May 8th. This morning, Grand Rising, everyone. Okay, listen. We're going to start off with my horoscope, and that's Cancer. And if you're a Cancer, listen, Cancerian, you are sitting pretty in a good place in life, Cancer. I sure am. And although you may not be in a rush to get anywhere, it may be time to mentally start prepping yourself to begin taking action. That idea you are sitting on is a money idea. And although it may currently seem too good to be true, it will materialize if you begin taking tiny actions each day. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Okay, so stick, s- stick your staff into the ground. Take action and ensure you are focused on the right things only. And that's what happened to me this morning. I swear to God. But let me finish. Cosmic tip. Persistence and resilience will lead you far. And I'm telling you, I keep bouncing back. I keep pushing. I keep going. I keep grabbing. I keep believing, guys, because I I'm sorry, guys. Um, but I forgot what I was saying. Let me move on to my next horoscope. Yeah, I just got a call. And I was like, I'm doing my show. I gotta put on my do not disturb. When you open your hands to give, Aries, and this is for Aries, or May 8th, 2026. I was going to say, or I'm tired. Okay. Okay, so your mind is getting some clarity, Aries. That's good. Ah, you're stepping into a brand new version of yourself, one that feeds more self-assured, more alive and active. More with it. Your decision to begin traveling light through life has brought you far and is and far, and it is solely responsible for you getting here. Get that light-hearted de- demeanor, Lord. Let that light-hearted demeanor uplift and keep you forward moving, forward. The cosmos is ready for you to extend its helping hand and surrender. When you open your hands to give, remember it also will help you to receive. Grand Rising Aries. Ah, Taurus. Your inner knowing is far more reliable than you think. How you feeling this morning, Taurus? Are you okay this morning? Or to all my Taurus people, hey, Grand Rising Gemini. Hey, to all my Gemini people, what's going on? I know there are two of you. And this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Don't get your panties in a bunch. All right, Gemini. Let your intuition guide your actions. Leo! Leo the lion. Lion. I mean, lion. Hi, Leo. Good morning. I like a little cackle. Read the guidebook, but also remember to fuse your own rules. So, yes, sometimes we have to put a little self control. That's where self control comes in, guys. Believe it or not. And when we infuse our own way we walk into the rules, sometimes it pushes us further. than what everybody else thinks because you're the best that ever did it, baby. All right, Virgo, fall in love with your life once again and stop and look and think how you moving. Right, Libra. Anxiety is not the answer to your questions. Poise is. Okay. So get yourself together, pull it together. I had to pull it together. I understand that one. I had to pull it together quick this morning and believed in what God has showed me and everything and all of the things that I have been through on my way here that got me to this point, and I've been fine the whole way. So what would make you think that God wouldn't be for me for what Lord, why wouldn't God be up for me, here for me now? Yeah, I'm getting brain lock. I don't know because I didn't really get a lot of sleep. I've been up, waiting for this time to make that call to hear I have a box truck, not an 18-wheeler. I know. Anyway, God is good. Scorpio, new opportunities require a new approach. And guys, this is my last time doing audio. It would be for a while. I will be back on my videos on Monday, guys. All right. Sagittarius, it's time to focus on that one thing that sparks your fire, that one thing that really wants you to know that you are ready to get it going. Capricorn, you are being supported. So stop feeling unsupported and make it happen. Aquarius, adapt and be like nature. Pisces, bright times will arrive if you are willing to give your mind a chance to look beyond your fears. Yes, faith without works is not good. We must keep it alive. And grand rising, everybody. I am so grateful for this morning. I'm grateful for you guys. I am Kendall Gomez. I have not been around the way I'm usually around. Things are starting to really look up, brighten up. I have a lot going on this weekend. My stuff is coming, what I've been waiting for, along with my, new place, my new things, and just, just getting used to my new life here in the southern part of the United States. Yes, it's not the furthest, it's the lower, it's the not the dirty dirty, but it's the dirty. It's not the 305 Florida water, but I will be visiting out there soon. But anyway, guys, well, hopefully I do. But anyway, guys, listen. I'm not gonna stay on long today because it's just I gotta get some rest. I'll just be honest with you. I got to get some rest. And I'll be able to get back to my book. I've been with this book for about 4 months, 5 months, and I'm gonna get back to my book because there's a lot to put in there. And also I think my book is gonna mature along the way. It's gonna bring a whole new light because now I have a lot to put in there. Um I just got to get stuff done here, and that's the God's honest truth. But I will be back on Monday. I will be back on video, guys. I miss you guys. I know you guys probably miss me. I miss the Grand Rising, Chrissy Jones. I was just telling everybody how I missed them. I can't wait to. Oh yeah, good news! It's a box truck. Yeah, all that hoopla for nothing. But then again, we know we can't be bothered with, a security. Security, oh, get rid of security. Security is bad. It's- how do you just say someone has something without finding out? And this is what happened to me. And It had me up all night, but it's okay. Because it's joy in the morning. They say it's dark by night, but light and joy in the morning. And that's what happened. He said, no, it's a smaller truck. It's one of our smaller trucks, which is a box truck for my stuff. Because, yeah. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I think it's a 26-foot truck or a 24-foot truck. So, but anyway, besides that, what is going on in the gossip world before I come off? Is there anything new? Well, let me tell y'all something. If y'all didn't hear about this, the United States, if you have a passport, and you better listen, get in here and share my live. I have something to tell you guys that will change history forever again. Get in here, share my live, share my live. I have something to tell you guys. A lot of you guys don't know, and some of you guys might have heard it, but now you're hearing it from me. So, and this is official, and this is from Associated Press, and this is tea. Share my live, guys. I don't see nobody sharing my live, so listen. I got time. I got a little time on my hand because you hear my car keys. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Well, I do gotta go uh put some electric in my car. Anyway, guys. Okay. So the US, this is about a guy share my life because this is tea. I'm telling you, this is tea. This is hot off the press. And y'all need to share my live. I implore you to, because and this is for the okay. Now that there's only three people. Okay, listen, girl, if you got a baby father and he like to travel and take his new boo to Cancun and to Europe and all that good stuff, girl, let me tell you something. The U.S. is starting to revoke passports for deadbeat parents who owe $100,000 or more in child support. Will soon expand the policy to revoking passports. They will be revoking passports. They will be revoking passports if you owe $100,000. And this is the United States. This is from the Associated Press. You know the tea where I get my sources from. They are receipt filled. And you can go on the Associated Press and get that, and you're welcome. So, yeah. So if you want to be a little revengeful and you got a baby daddy that's flashy and I'm giving you help, and my cash app is K million trillion, and you're welcome. But if you got a baby daddy and that baby daddy ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing, he owes you over $100,000 in child support, you can keep him locked in. They don't have to lock him up, but he won't be able to leave the United States if he's a traveler. And this is just tea. This is a little tea for my girlies and for some of my gentlemen that may take care of the kids and anyway. I don't see much of that, but there are single fathers out here, so and God bless all the single parents, but to all the single parents that need that child support and know that your other half is making a coin and they traveling and they got a passport, well, that will be revoked. And you can easily do that if they owe you. And I think the courts are just doing that anyway. So, girl, it is like not enough going. And that Met Gala, let me ask you something. Oh, the judge, child, why these celebrities be trying to get out? The judge denies bond for rapper YNW Melly while he awaits double murking trial. And child, he tried. Cause I know if I was listen, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was locked up, right, and I was going back and forth to court, and girl, I would have did anything to be, in the position I am now and pay my way to get out of trouble and run. But God made it where He said, "No, you're gonna sit, you're gonna learn your lesson, and you're not gonna run. You're gonna learn your lesson." So I learned my lesson, and I mean, I've had some domestic stuff go on. With my husband and I had to, go into the slammer or whatever because I'm yelling over the phone while I got Popo on the phone. I call Popo on him, and I'm yelling on the phone, and I have objects I shouldn't have, and they took me in and stuff. I don't know if somebody called to confirm it, but it seems so. But yeah, I put myself in that position. So we got to be very careful with these domestic things here, girl. Got to be very, very careful. But let me see something here. Aw. Offset and Quavo in the set. And Offset need to now. Speaking of that, Offset need to stay his tail behind the TV, and booth, the music studios, and leave the O's and the ninjas alone, and get and stay focused. And I'm hoping the best for you know Offset. I don't like I really don't like knocking people. And that's the part. I want him to stay out of the casinos. That was like me when I was in the crack houses, right? And people used to pray for me and say, "Oh, I wish she'd be and stay out of those crack houses, girl, and stop running around here." And it's almost the same thing when you see somebody and you see great potential and they don't see it for themselves. That's the analogy I was trying to use. And I didn't see it for myself. I know piece of cake is lying. Let me tell you about Piece of Cake. Don't use Piece of Cake, guys. Piece of Cake Moving Company is the worst moving company ever. They will take your stuff and move your stuff around and have you run around and won't pick up the phone. Girl. Anyway, exclusive Luigi Mangione celebrates his 28th birthday with $1.5 million in donations. And this is from TMZ. Why can't I can't even get a dollar out of y'all. I can't my cash app is K million trillion. Meanwhile, Luigi Mangione went and or walked up to somebody and pew-pewed them, and he got $1.5 million. And he's only 28. Something's wrong with this picture. How can we fix this? Can you guys help me? K million trillion. I'm serious. How? You know what? I ain't even gonna complain. I ain't even, but he got 1 point on his 21st, 28th birth, $1.5 million in donations. And I didn't even really cover that case the way I should have because I didn't think it was like they're making him into a celebrity. And I wonder about this. Is it because we're not, is this a real prejudiced world? What type of world do we live in? Because if he was black, he wouldn't have been this big. Only one I know that did it the best was OJ. And now he's next to OJ. I can compare him. I couldn't compare anybody to OJ except Luigi Mangione. He got away with basically because he made him a celebrity. And he took somebody out that was innocent. That man wasn't even his processor probably. But anyway, because I never followed the case that good. But anyway, guys, I'm about to come off and I'm going to see you guys, and you guys are going to see me on Monday. Yes, I'm going to have a lot of work to do. My stuff is coming between Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I make room for my microphone, my stand if I'm on the patio, but I will be live on Monday and I will be back on track. And I miss you guys. I do. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna talk to you later. And you know what? Have a beautiful day unless you choose otherwise. See you on my next video, Monday. Or even, and make sure you follow me and put a like for my shorts, guys. Go and check out some of my shorts.